Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you guys what's inside this plasma television. So, let's get started. The first thing we want to do is remove all the screws surrounding this big metal backing, as well as, to make things quicker, remove any screws in this area. There can be screws holding down connectors, so like little bolts. You can also have RF connector bolts that are holding it down, as well as like screws in between all of those jacks. So keep those in mind when you take one of these apart. So without further ado, go ahead and get those done. And I'm going to go ahead and actually, before doing that, remove that bottom part. That's the stand is important to get removed first, so it's easier to put things around and things. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, it just helps simplify things. So I'm going to go ahead and get that part off and get the screws off, and we'll see what's underneath that cover. Okay, after taking about 10 minutes to remove all those screws, now this back should come out. Wow, that's pretty cool. Lots of stuff. Okay, so where to start? I'll go ahead and start at the corner over here. I can remove this board with one screw. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay. So this is basically the board. Nothing on here. So this is going to go straight to my low grade. But every one of these connectors are going to be gold plated. These little ribbon wires. So I'm going to go ahead and undo this connector just to kind of free it up. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take out some screws and pull out that board. Okay, so here is the board. Pretty good. Lots of heavy metal heat sinks. There's one too. Not so much for value, for gold, in sense of gold. However, this connector here does have some gold pins in it, so that's good. There's a whole bunch of tiny little IC chips on here. They're just all over. But other than that, other than some heavy aluminum fins and one little transformer there and a coil there, not too much. So generally low grade. So next, I'm going to go ahead and work on the central board there. There are some plastic pieces holding it down, but Curtis has a whole line of transformers to remove, as well as some pieces of aluminum and another transformer. There's quite a few transformers in this thing. There's also some really bulky 450 volt capacitors that, if they were charged, could give a really nasty shock. And there's a little connector board there with a nice IC chip. And other than that, it's pretty empty. So, let's keep going. Okay, so there's this side with some boards here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this first very unusual looking board and see what that looks like. Now, this board here has some very unusual looking connectors. So when you move it to an upper position, so it's like this, you push up on it, then pull away from the board, and you can free them up. Like so. And you pull it out, and the pins are actually gold plated. So there's some gold plated pins there, and we got some little IC chips going all along there. So it's a nice gold value there. And these pins should also be gold plated too. Yeah, they are. Good deal. So that's a nice high grade board there. And now we're going to repeat on this board as well. Move the other and flip up and pull away and push back on the board and free the other one. So there's also going to be some gold plating on that piece as well. And now we're going to work on getting this board out, which involves some screw removal. So very unusual type of connector I've never seen before. Then again, this is my first plasma television, so it's always nice for new things. So I'm going to go ahead and see what the board looks like up close. Okay, and here is the board. So once again, just like the other board, exact carbon copy, nice big transformers, not transformers, but nice big aluminum pieces. 2 gold connectors this time. Typical copper coil, another one there with another aluminum fin, and yeah, that's pretty much all there is. And there's another transformer. So now I'm going to go ahead and remove one board in the back. Okay, so now I couldn't remove that board because it's underneath this big unit here. As you can see, it continues underneath, and there's also another one back there. But I can remove that one. That's going to be the same thing like the others. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove all of these metal bars all along there so that we can free this away. There's also some over here underneath my tripod there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just remove all those support bars. This piece comes off, and this piece comes off too. Here's the shield just covering all the components, and here's the main processing power of the entire plasma TV. This piece, so I'm going to go ahead and remove all those screws holding that in place, and we'll see what that looks like. Okay, so that's been removed, and this is what the board looks like. It's pretty empty, but there's a nice little BGA chip there, some bigger chunkier chips, nothing really much on the front side. That's a little gold connector, and flipping it over, got another gold connector, a nice chip and another BGA, a little surface mount chip and another one there, and a whole bunch of tiny ones. Not much to be expected. I'm now going to work on removing that board. This board is like the tuner board. Not much on here. Little gold connector there. Nothing much going to be under there. There's going to be some gold in that connector. Flipping it over. Once again, not much. Maybe some MLCCs here and there. But overall, nothing too impressive. It's just your typical low-grade tuner board. But there's still going to be some values on it, and we still have some stuff left on this TV. Here, there's a little board there, so we're going to remove that. And then, that board up there. So, this is the board itself. Not much, just a little copper coil there. Nothing on the back. Nice switch though. May save that, I don't know. And attached to it, we got ourselves some wire. And the power connector. So it's just going to go with our steel. And yeah, we should be able to just remove this piece and get to the boards underneath. Okay, so I've undone all those screws to get off that big black panel. And I also was able to undo 2 of those rails. So pretty much it's all empty. There's also this little tiny T-com board on there with a nice little chip there and a bigger one there, and just some ordinary stuff. Some IC chips all over this board. Lots of little gold connectors there, so it's going to be a nice bit of gold. And we also got ourselves the fan to cool it all. So that's a little bit of copper. So now I'm going to go ahead and take out all those boards there as well as the board there, and we'll see what those look like. I've removed the two speakers, they're right there, a small board that was on that side, and I have yet to remove that big long strip board that's divided into sections. I'm also going to further on, next time I come back, remove all of those screws and all those brackets on the side. There's these little plastic brackets on each side. I'm going to undo those, remove all this metal border, and hopefully we'll be able to get out this central panel. So we'll see what that looks like underneath. I've undone all those screws that surround the entire unit. So now let's see what's on the other side. Okay, looks like a little plasma panel. Probably don't want to break it, but I'm going to go ahead and rip off as many of those connectors as I can. And once I complete that, we'll pretty much be done.